Yeah, the big news in the AP poll this week is we have a new number one. Alabama jumped over Florida. The Crimson Tide had been making steady gains all season, but after Alabama beat South Carolina 20-6 and Florida struggled to beat Arkansas and needed a late field goal to beat the Razorbacks 23-20, Alabama jumps to number one for the first time since late last season, and Florida, the preseason number one, is at number two for the first time this season. Texas remained number three after a tough win against Oklahoma, beating the Sooners 16-13. Southern Cal jumped up to number four after beating Notre Dame. And number five this week is Cincinnati, jumping Boise State and moving up one spot. So the top five goes the new number one Alabama, number two Florida, number three Texas, number four Southern Cal, and number five Cincinnati out of the Big East. Boise State leads the second half of the top 10. The Broncos are number six. They fell a spot after beating Tulsa in a game that was a little closer than most people expected. Number seven is unbeaten Iowa. Number eight, Miami. Number nine is LSU. And number 10 is TCU. TCU and Boise State are the teams that have to watch out for each other. They're both potential BCS busters, but only one can get into the big money games. Boise State has the lead for now, but the Broncos will keep a close eye on TCU, which enters into the toughest part of its Mountain West schedule and might be able to impress the voters more so than Boise State down the road. At number six is Boise State. Number seven, unbeaten Iowa. Number eight, Miami. Number 9, LSU, and at number 10, TCU. So to recap, the big news in the poll this week, a new number one in Alabama. The Crimson Tide jumped ahead of Florida, relegating the Gators to number two. At the other end of the poll, the news is Oklahoma fell down to number 25 after losing another game and Sam Bradford to another shoulder injury. The Sooners are the first team to be 3-3 and ranked since 2005.